Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, overnight, even though the US dollar gained further momentum, the Australian dollar took the advantage and actually traded in a positive bias for the second consecutive session. Since staging a recovery from the 6-month low of 75 cents, the market is now looking back towards a resistance at 75.90. It is most probable that the bullishness is behind the fact that Governor Philip Lowe from the RBA is speaking today. And to reiterate from his comments recently, he said that the next move in interest rates would be up. Now, with the speech today, the market will be looking very closely to see what he has to say in case it's a hawkish bias. If so, we could see a little bit more momentum. However, I do expect to see resistance from 75.90 and supply increasing to turn the market back towards the support at 75.15 and with the base holding at 74.50.55. Well, overnight, the dollar index did take the challenge again up towards the resistance of 94.10, got to a high of 94.20 before backing off. I do expect to see bids start to firm up from 116.90. Now, in the next 24 hours, we do have the FOMC rate decision, and they are expected to go 25 basis points. Therefore, we could see a little bit more bias to the bullish US dollar, and this would put pressure on 116.90. A break beneath there does give further exposure down towards 115.5, which was the lows in November. Any advances, look for resistance now at 118.15 to 118.60 as a cap. Well, dollar yen is still taking on the challenge to the upside from the break of 113.60. Didn't show any follow through. However, I expect to see further demand to come through for dollar yen. But that being said, above the 114 handle could see resistance around 114.40.55 and most probably some profit taking. So do be on your guard if you're long, maybe do the same and take a little bit of profit there. Any pullback should see support from 112.90. Well, the pound is weaker and it still looks towards 132.60. Now, a break beneath there would give further scope to the downside and bring in a target of 131.80 to 131.20.30. Any advances should look towards 134.50.70 as a supply zone. The gold outlook went straight for the downside and took the challenge to 1,236, but was clearly rejected as the market staged a rally back to above the 1,240 handle. I would like to see a little bit more indication from the gold to support a bullish bias, but nevertheless, we have found a base for now, and we could see a rise up towards 49 to 56. Any pullback should still find demand. And to wrap up with oil, well, the market clearly has rejected from that top side of the 58 handle, and from the rejection now looks back towards support 56.85 to 56.20, even with an objective holding at 54.70.80 while we remain capped from a 58.85.95. Technical implications are bearish, so I still hold my view as negative for oil in the coming session. So that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have an excellent day ahead.